All right, what up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Daniel Boom right here on Daniel Boom TV, and got a special guest in the studio, Bella. And welcome to Texas.
Hey, thank you. Shout out to Daniel Book TV.
Is this your first time in Texas?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
nice out here though. It's kind of like a LA environment too, a little bit. I mean, when I was in downtown, it looked like LA a lot.
Oh, in Dallas.
Yeah.
Were you expecting to see cowboys and stuff out here?
Yeah, low key.
A little bit, yeah.
Or
That's
at
what
least
everybody
like
thinks.
the hood, where the hood's at too.
Yeah. So go ahead and let everybody know a little bit about yourself. How old you are, how long you've been in the game, and I know. Just let us know.
So what's up? I'm Bella. I've been in the game since barely even a year.
Mm-hmm.
My shit's booming right now. It's just going crazy. I'm from Azusa, LA, in California. It's like 20 minutes away from LA. Not too bad. Yeah.
So when did you start rapping?
I started rapping like I want to say the month. Well, 2 years ago. Let's say 2
About
years
2 years ago.
It.
And you've been writing your own rhymes ever since then.
Yeah, it was more of like back then how I felt, my opinion. I kind of like made it as an outlet, And eventually I was like, damn, I could put a rhyme. Like, let me do it real quick. And I started doing like more trap music and more, not hip hop, but that boom bap. And then now I'm falling into this new modern day music. It's something that like I'm versatile. I'm eventually like I'll be singing, doing little things here and there, anything I can get my hands on.
Yeah, see, I've been watching you for about a year. Ever since I saw you on the Tony A show, and then immediately had to add you to my radio program, which is the Raza Rap Radio here in the Dallas Fort Worth area. And of course, you just released your first mixtape, or more? And what's the name of that one?
I released it a few months ago. It was called West Coast. I had like 6 songs on there. Oh, that one, you're talking about the new one. Yes, I forgot about that one. I dropped the Diverse.
I don't even know about that one.
Yeah, I got a few of my new songs out there. I call it Diverse because I started doing things. I was like, oh, I'm going to do this rap, this boom bap, and then this new shit. So versatility with it.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Like, one of the best examples that I give to a lot of artists is Eminem. Everybody respects Eminem as a rapper, but he's going to use a cheesy song to sell the album. He's going to make either a love song or a mama song that people are going to love, and then he's going to do a crazy song. But with the rest of the album, he does his lyrical content. He gets respect for his lyrical content, but you have to do what you got to do to sell the album as an artist. So this is the entertainment business, so people that put money behind you, they want to see sales.
Same as everyone else.
You can't be. And I've been following you for a minute, and I kind of see you're working with Lighter Shade of Brown.
Yeah, by the way, thank you. I appreciate you. The love. Now I'm here. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm working with ODM. That's my boy. He's cool. We got a track coming out. I don't know when, but he's debating whether to put it on his record label he's signing or like separate single. You know what I mean? We did that shit at a charity for autism awareness.
Nice.
And it was a little car show. There was a lot of people there, but it was dope.
Yeah, that's nice. It's good to see, people giving back to the community, and especially working with a legend in my eyes. I don't know how big he is.
Yeah, bro,
to somebody as young as you.
You basically made it already.
See, that's the thing. You're like, my mama, because your mama knows who he is. But I was like, you probably grew up listening to him.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those deals,
Including
the age
Reverie.
difference.
I've been listening to Reverie.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Yeah, I've been checking. Will you know her from LA, or you just?
LA. I hit her up like a while when I started my rapping, and I met my manager. I was like, hey, any shows nearby, like underground shows I could go to, put my name out there, whatever. She's like, yeah, go to the Banana Club. And I was like, Banana Club? Can I even get in that bitch?
So is that one of the first spots that you hit the
I
stage?
honestly didn't even go.
Oh.
I was looking it up and we were like, let's go. And we ended up working on other things like dropping music and going to the studio. And we worked with Darren Vegas, so from Definitely used to be from Death Row.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like, it's just crazy. Everything is just falling into my hands. You know?
Oh yeah, I see you popping up everywhere. I see you on everybody's as a feature on a lot of different people. I seen you with Jules and was it CNG? Like the freestyle, that one got a lot of love online. Yeah, I think I saw one of them was like at 174,000,
Yeah.
and then of course your
With
video.
Us, all Mexican, like not even
Yeah.
Mexican, just with people collaborating and that shit. You bring your people, I bring my people. I love it. It's a good.
Yeah, and I see what the Don't Tell videos like 315,000. So you're climbing up there in popularity, and it's only going to get bigger, especially when you start hitting the shows like here in Dallas and Fort Worth and different areas, across the United States. It's only going to get bigger, and then the bigger names that you work with, and different people. As long as you stay humble and reach out, we were talking off air about this industry. This world is so big, but the industry is small. Like if you burn bridges, like years later, you're gonna have to end up. If you're gonna stay in the game, you're gonna be dealing with the same people. I've been in this game for 20 years, and it's still the same players. I mean, there's new faces, but all the old players are still there, and they're the ones that are more in control than the new players because they've been around longer. So
I see a lot of disrespectful old players.
And they don't last. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, they don't last because, like I said, the world is big, but this market is real small as far as artist-wise. And you're in a good circle with some of the artists that I've seen you collaborate with, and a lot of the new up-and-coming artists. They got a lot of talent. And hopefully you'll do good, and especially right now the woman rapper movement is what's hitting real big.
That's something I feel like everyone's woke on, including right now what we're doing with that outside. I don't know if you've seen my post.
Yeah.
We've been working all together because it's our time. We need that shine. We don't have people to help us up like that. Name of like real hardcore, like that's now still popping Mexican rapper that's out there. That's not in the Chicano rap. You feel me? Like we get stuck in that Chicano rap, but it's like there's new people nowadays. They have different flows and different things they want to talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the way we kind of looked at it. Like we're in Texas, so we would always be like, "Oh, that's Cali rap." That's Cali rap. Because as soon as you see a Mexicano rapping, they're like, "Oh, you rapping over oldies?" We're like, "No." Like that's not us. We have a different vibe, a different style over here, and I mean it's different, than what y'all doing out there. But it's starting to get, a little closer with social media, and I've seen a lot of growth, out there in Cali lately. I follow a lot of artists, and you being one of them, and Reverie, and a lot of the different artists out there. I really like Misfit Soto and Cujo the Savage, and different artists that I've ran into, and I'm trying to bring their music out here in Texas, and that's one of the things because I'm always looking for new Latino artists to work with, and I'm proud of your success so far. You're on your way, and so what do you have planned? Like the Latin movement is, like I said, quickly growing because there's so many of us here now, and we're now third, fourth, fifth generation. But who would be an artist that your dream artist to work with?
Anybody or Latino?
Anybody or both.
Okay, both. So honestly, I would want to work with Snow in my future, like as a Latina, because she's the only really one popping right now. And have you fucking heard her shit? It's just like.
She's dope. She's come a long way.
Very lyrical.
Yeah, because she was actually out here in Dallas Fort Worth for a long time. I think her mom stays out here still, and so I think she moved from Cali and she was here in Texas. And then when she dropped this song, that Punch Drunk Love, I think that's the one that kind of blew her up and caught the attention of Atlantic. and then she moved back to LA. But yeah, she was out here in the Dallas Fort Worth area for a minute. Yeah, U.S. Yeah.
But yeah, to be honest, I would love to work with Queen Latifah when she was driving around.
I've seen her. I've seen her. I think recently jump on a couple of tracks,
Oh,
but I think she only will jump on like a positive, kind of
yeah.
maybe a woman power type of
That's
track.
exactly why I would help on the track.
Yeah,
I'm all
so
about
definitely.
that women empowerment. I love working with women.
It's funny because yesterday we were riding in the car and I was listening to my partner station, Party 105, and they have a young DJ named I think it's Alex B, and he was playing a Queen Latifah song yesterday, and my wife was asking about it. And I was like, yeah, it's Queen Latifah. She sang that song, the Unity song, the UNIT. Yeah, and see what else we can get into.
You calling a bitch.
And even in all her movies after that, like for a while, she was, all Black Power movement and everything like that. And that's what we're like. I said we need a brown power movement, a Latino movement, Hispanic movement, or what you would call it, because I don't know. I guess what do you think?
I ain't no fucking like role model. Trust me. There's things I'm still getting right and I do wrong. But at the end of the day, that's something that's something I'm working on for my future with this music, to do something for this, not even only the raza, but females.
Right.
Help all my females out and whatever I could do. Like, I know I ain't rich, I know I ain't no role model, but it's just me. That's the type of heart I have, and people take that for granted. But fuck it, it's never gonna change me. Ain't nobody ever gonna change me.
But believe it or not, you are a role model. If you're in this industry, you're doing what you do. There's probably thousands of little girls, probably girls older than you that want to be where you're at.
Yeah,
and they look, and you're writing history for the Latino community, because there's so very few Latino artists out there that you're now in the history books as one of the you're a Snow the product now. You're not at her level yet, but it took her years to get there, and you're on that road. So you are, whether you believe it or not, whether you see it in your eyes, you are the voice of the Latinas in the United States. Because you already reached that platform. You already got that fan base. I mean, you can turn on your IG live and have a couple hundred people, 300-400 people listening to your every word. So you have that effect on people. So you have that power.
Yeah.
Whether or not you believe it or you realize what it is, that's what it is. So you, like I said, have the power to control a lot of people. And I mean, I hope going forward that you at least throw a couple songs in there. Like, I mean, it's in your heart. You already said it. You want to work for the Latino and for Latinas. You can still party and do what you do and do what you say, but just be aware of what people out there are listening, because people are listening, and they know your songs by heart.
Yeah, they be like, damn, you ain't like, you're so different in person than what you would think you are on like social media or your music. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm a chill, kick back vibe, I love just to have fun and kick it. Like, why we gotta
yeah,
have
I mean, you're a regular person. Yeah, like everybody. That's what you got to realize. Like, a lot of entertainment. This is the entertainment business. If you're gonna live the life that you're rapping about, you're not gonna last. It depends on what you're rapping about, though. But like, real gangsters don't rap. And real rappers can't be gangsters, or they're not gonna be rappers for very long. You know what I mean? Because they'll end up being in prison. You see people get $1 million deal, and the next week, yeah.
I could go for a chill.
Oh yeah, I mean that's everybody. That's the Latina blood that runs in your veins. That's it.
Doesn't have to be thrown out there.
Yeah, I feel you.
that's something too I'm looking in my future. I can't ever make a change. Like you can't make a change to the world, but you could always leave a mark for other people or next generation.
And that's exactly what the point I was trying to say is you're doing that. You're leaving that mark as we speak. Right now what you're doing. So you got any plans? Back to the any new people that you're working with, any features or.
Right now, all of us that I posted, CNG, Young Drummer Boy, Smoke Product, Reverie, I don't know, just name drop all these.
So you got an actual song coming up?
All of us are working on probably 16 people.
So you got a song coming up with Snow?
With all of them, yeah, but
you're gonna be featured on
the project. All of us, 16 of us, and it's for Mexicans. We're gonna make our own. We're trying to make our own platform like a Spotify and all this shit, where it's like I don't know, modern Mexican rap, hip hop, something like that. We're still thinking of the name, but it's a playlist, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna do that little. It's a cipher. We're doing it to a beat, and we're gonna do a show coming up. So like, watch out, come through to California, come to these shows. We're gonna have something cracking with everybody, all the Mexicans.
And let everybody know where they can follow you at.
You guys can follow me on Instagram, Bella_the_rapper. Find me on YouTube at Bella on Cats. If you can't find me, Bella the Rapper. Everybody always find me Bella the Rapper. So they think that's good.
So it's just Bella.
It's just Bella, BELLA.
But you gotta have the rapper. I tell a lot of artists that too because there's some people like they'll never find you. Like the only reason why you have the rapper is so they can find you. Yeah. You know what I like? I watched an interview one time about Pitbull, and he was like, "You Google my name now, I come up before the Pitbull, the dog." So, but it took him years. Like before, you Google Pitbull, and it pulls up nothing but dogs. Now you Google Pitbull, and it pulls up the rapper first. So yeah. So maybe one day it will be.
Maybe not for sure. One day.
Maybe sooner than later. We'll say that. And so you said you just dropped a second disc, the second CD or compilation?
The EP?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had dropped it like a few months, probably like 3 months.
Which one was that one?
November. Diverse.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was listening to that one.
That's the one I had.
Because you have like motivation and different songs on there. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I even had Don't Tell on there.
Mm-hmm.
It was part of the tape, but I had to do a video.
Okay, let me see. The song that you came out, one of my favorite songs that I play on my station, it's not even a song, I guess it was a freestyle, but it was the Yeah Ho.
Oh, yeah.
You need to make that into a full track. You need to make that into a full song. That's more like kind of like the Texas vibe. It's kind of like the Megan Thee Stallion type of track that I think that it will go in the club. But like as soon as I get going and the song, it's only like a minute and a half.
It was just a little something I just did when I was in Arizona. When I was birthday and shit. I was like, man, I don't want nobody. So.
But that song is dope. I think it would go like if you made it a full track.
Yeah.
So I would definitely concentrate on doing that.
I'm glad I did a video to it. I know a lot of people really like it.
Yeah, a lot of people
like that. That little
Yeah. That's the kind of the vibe that we have out here in Texas too that we ride with, and so.
Duh, Megan. Oh, that's what she's from.
That's not Megan.
What city is she from?
She's from Houston.
Duh.
Yeah, so she's from Houston, and then we have like from Dallas it's Erica Banks, Yellow Breezy, Mo 3 type deal.
My favorite one by her is the freestyle, the Megan freestyle. Not the new one, the way old one. She barely started.
Yeah.
If I like best and one of them just, but I know it won't last and the lesbian man because it's coming up fast and bitches up like the money got the gas. Oh, she goes hard.
I said, maybe one day you get her on a track too.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult. So anything else that you would say to that you would want people to know that's coming up, or what can we look out for?
You guys, I'm working on my album. Shout out to Texas because they showed me like get my idea of what I wanted to do. So and shout out to Daniel Boom TV. Thank you for having me on here. I'm working on some. I'm working on my album, some singles I need to drop. I'm doing a video out here, and it's dropping soon. It's gonna be called Life Lessons. So probably like a month. And I'm looking for some new things.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. And once again, Bella, the rapper, you can find her on Instagram. You can find her on YouTube. Everywhere. Google the name. If you haven't heard about her, then definitely need to go check her out. She's making right. She's making noise. She's making waves all the way out here in Texas from Cali. So be on the lookout for her. And she's starting to team up with a lot of Latina favorites out there. So y'all definitely be on the lookout for that as well. Cause
all you new upcoming artists out here that are females,
if somebody wanted to get a feature from you or book you for a show, who would they contact?
Yes, contact BNB Entertainment. It's BNB_Entertainment. That's my manager right there. And yeah.
How'd you link up with him?
Her?
Her?
So, I was at this little backyard boogie, and I wasn't even supposed to perform. I was just there to see what's up with it. I'd never been to nothing like where I knew somebody performing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey, you think I can hop on the mic? And they were like, nah. Well, my big homie had said like, yeah, let me ask. And they were like, nah. But she was like, nah, let's get it on. Somehow she got me on, and I was like, rocking that shit. These grown ass men and females that came up and like, damn, cool. Like some females were recording, and they was just like rocking my shit. Now that I'm looking back at it, I'm like, that wasn't shit. That wasn't shit. And she just believed in me ever since then. She hit me up and we had a meeting, and like she just put her all into me.
Yeah, I know. Like what you started really bubbling is during all the COVID when everything was shut down. Yeah. But have you rocked any, like big shows yet?
Not big, but I've just done some car shows. I've done shows like with people that I had brought, and it was just like a little mini concert. Mm-hmm. Nothing too big like that yet. Oh yeah, Lazy Bone. I went to I don't know what it was. It was like a party, something. Mm-hmm. And Lazy Bone was there with from Bone Thugs.
Yeah.
He was there with anyways, yeah.
I think he travels a lot with Afro Man.
Oh.
Because I got high. Yeah, I usually see them together all the time.
It was dope. But yeah, that show was dope. Cool experience.
Yeah, so get ready. You ready for a stage, 10,000, 5,000 people?
I have anxiety, so I get anxiety at first, and I'm like, if I feel like something's gonna happen, and I'm like, oh, I feel it. I'm a little bruja sometimes. I feel the vibe, and I'm like, it's gonna happen, and it happens. Mm-hmm. But I just tell myself like, this is my home, and once I'm on stage, I forget about every single thing. I don't think about shit, and just my lyrics and how I'm gonna, present myself, or how the crowd's gonna like, or what they're gonna like. That's all I'm thinking about. It's like I love it. It's like a drug.
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah, the adrenaline. Yeah. I mean, me being a radio DJ for many years, like I've been on stages with 10,000 people in the crowd, and telling people to scream, and you just hear 10,000 people screaming. But yeah, it before you get on stage, you get a little nervous, but once you get on stage, you're just in your element. You're doing what you're doing, and that's huge. So, much success, and congratulations so far on your success and your future success. And once again, like I said, you can follow her there, Bella the Rapper, and your boy Daniel Boom on all social media, DJ Daniel Boom, and just Google the name, you'll find it. And big thank you to everybody that's watching this, hanging out with us, and be on the lookout for future episodes. Anything else you want to say to people out there, your fans in Texas? Because my fan base
Shout out
is
to
mostly
my
Texas.
supporters out here. Shout out to San Antonio. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my boy, Steve Vega. He hooked it up, you know.
Yeah, he helped hook up this interview right here. So, and you should ask him about some Snow the Product stories. He probably knows it real well.
Let's go.
Like I said, he's worked with a lot of artists in Fort Worth, and she's running around in these circles for a while.
Thank you guys.
So,
I appreciate you for having me on.
once again, appreciate everybody for watching. Be sure to check us out each and every week right here on Daniel Boone TV. Peace.